Hey everybody, Shawnee here. I'm coming to you guys today with a video just to give you an update on the Master Cleanse. I have my 4 bottles made for the day. Again, it's 4 16-ounce bottles is enough for one day. And what else? Oh, I neglected to share the Smooth Move Peppermint Tea. And also the sea salt is part of the Master Cleanse. So you can get this Smooth Move Peppermint Tea. And it look like this. Okay. What we're supposed to do is we're supposed to use this once every night. And it helps you to move your bowels. I also want to clear up what the Master Cleanse is and what it is not. The Master Cleanse is not or was not created for us to use for the purposes of losing weight. If you educate yourself on the Master Cleanse, you'll understand that it was created for cleansing purposes. We eat all types of meat, dairy, and other products that are packaged that are really bad for us, and we eat them every day. And we are taking in toxins every single day, every time we eat these things, okay? So the Master Cleanse was created so that you can actually do an all-natural detox on your own without having to get doctors involved. I'm going to leave links in the description below so that you can go and do your research on what the Master Cleanse is. The problem is that people have been using the Master Cleanse to lose weight, okay? For me, when I do the Master Cleanse, although I don't consider it a spiritual fast, I consider spiritual fasting a water fast. And to clarify, I've been trying to do a water fast for a while since the whole time that I've been trying to take care of my 1-year-old grandson, and I can't get through because he is so needy. He needs me so much. It's even hard for me to make videos. I have to get them quiet and, so that I can make these type of videos that they're not involved in, because I don't believe in having distractions while I'm doing my videos. Everybody does their own thing, but I don't like distractions when I'm watching a video, so I try to give people the same courtesy. So yeah, I was trying to do that, and then Journey for a Healthier Me, she was doing it, and it reminded me that, hey, when you did the Master Cleanse back in 2008 and 2009, it worked really well. It was easy to get through, and you were working really hard. So this is what I can do in order to be able to continue to take care of my grandson. Because I've been given care of him, complete care of him out of nowhere, and I have to get through that and figure out ways to get through that. But what it does is that when it cleanses your body, the other thing is, as I was on the Master Cleanse when I had done it before, I don't like this tea. It's really gross. It's disgusting, and you can't put honey or anything in it because it will defeat the purpose of the cleanse. You can't have anything else in your body. People may not understand the syrup, but you can have the syrup in your body because the syrup it's grade B. Another thing about the Master Cleanse, so that you can understand, the reason that you're having the maple syrup is to be able to function normally. The grade B maple syrup is the reason you are able to function normally. You should be. If you hold back on the maple syrup because it's expensive, I did when I first did the Master Cleanse, then you're going to be weak and tired. That was my experience. Some people may be weak and tired regardless because they just need more in their bodies than the Master Cleanse provides. The cayenne pepper gets rid of toxins, helps to pull the mucus out of your body. And a lot of what we eat through boxed foods and dairy products is in meats, it's mucus. Okay, and you need the mucus cleaned out of your body. Get the mucus out, get the sickness out. It's gone. But what fasting does for me, number one, and why I've been trying to do a water fast, anybody who has ever watched my videos should know this about Shawnee, Slimbyfaith channel. I do water fasting. Number one, for spiritual purposes, and number two, it helps me to gain self-control. And I've shared this before. If you'll go back and look at my videos where I shared about when I was on a 12-day water fast, and look at those. I think I shared 5 videos during that 12-day water fast, okay? It gives you powerful, a great amount of self-control. This does the same thing for me. But yet I have the energy. I do feel closer to God because I don't know what it is, but when you don't eat chewing food, or like even milkshakes or sodas. I've even been on a fast and broke it and did a cheat and drank sodas or milkshakes or something like that. That doesn't work either. I lose that powerful connection I have. But if I do this or water fasting, I do feel closer. I don't feel as close as when I feel closer to God and I feel like I have a more clarity with what he's saying to me when I'm on a water fast. I have even more clarity when I fast having nothing by mouth, because that's what really fasting is, okay? And I've done that type of fast before. It's very powerful, but you need to be really have a lot of faith, because a lot of people, you know, try to put it in your head that you're going to die if you don't have anything by mouth, and you're not going to die. But if you don't have faith, then anything can happen. So nobody should be embarking upon, I don't think, the master cleanse, water fasting, or fasting with nothing by mouth unless you have faith, because, you know, people are going to pump things in your mind all day long, and that could kill you. Anything that happens to us happens first in our minds. That could really kill you. So that's basically, I just wanted to share, you know, that this is not a weight loss thing, but if you want to use it that way, you're welcome to use it that way. It won't hurt you, it won't kill you, but it's really good. When I come off of the master cleanse or a water fast, it's excellent in helping me to have self-control. And I always have to start my weight loss journey with that. That's just me. I have to do it that way. It's what I need. Some people need a psychiatrist. Some people need the medications, or they feel that they need the medications that they get. I need prayer. I need my Bible, and I need to fast in order to have self-control to complete any of these things. I can't do this by myself. For Shawnee, I know that in order for me to get myself back to the point where I am not gorging myself on pasta and rice and all this garbage. I mean, there are times when I've been off of YouTube where I was eating even turkey subs and all this kind of stuff, and I'm not a meat eater. And I kept trying to figure out, well, why can't I get back on track even though I'm trying to start over? And it's because I have to start with a fast. The concept that I learned from water fasting is this: you don't have to tamper with it, but it's something awesome even if you can do 3 days in a week out of the week, and then the other 4 days go with your normal journey as far as what you're eating and your exercise plan. The reason is that this fasting is so good, or the master cleanse, even if you can do 3 days of that and then have 4 days where you do your normal routine. Here's the concept that I discovered when I was on it, and why I use it all the time, because of what it did for me. Okay, when I fast from food, okay, it helps me in that if I was able to go a whole 1, 2, 3 days in a row, you know, and now on this cleanse, 7 days, 10 days, 14 days in a row, when I go back to eating, it's not, oh, I gotta have it. I have self-control to say, no, I'm not supposed to eat that. The same way that you got yourself through that 1 day, that 2 days, that 3 days of whatever water fast, master cleanse, you can use the same tools that you use to get you through that, whether it be prayer or just the power that you develop from the Most High. If you have a relationship with the Most High Yah, or you guys, some of you still know him as God, and I respect that because I knew him as God and he was still in my life. I've always been for real about my relationship, so I don't, you know, But that's neither here nor there. If you don't have a relationship with the Most High Yah, then, whatever it is that gets you through a fast, you use the same tools when you go grocery shopping. You use the same tools when you're in a restaurant. You use the same tools. I can't tell you what those tools are, but you're going to use those same tools when you go in that kitchen, when you visit your refrigerator at lunchtime, at dinner time. You're going to use the exact same tools. And I don't know what those tools are going to be for each individual person. I just know that as you go on your fast, pray daily, read your Bible first thing in the morning and pray, and ask. I ask the Most High, hey, help me get through this day. At night, I even cry and pray and say, help me to do the things that I need to do in order to be successful tomorrow. I'm crying because, for one, I'm so thankful that I made it through the day, because it is not easy. I have all sorts of distractions. My grandkids are sitting here right now, but I told them to be quiet and let me finish these videos, okay? So, and I have to figure out how to do that and live my life around a whole bunch of stuff. And for me, it's really hard because I prefer to have peace and quiet when I'm creating. I don't care if I'm creating a video or what it is, whatever it is. And for me, I can't be around people when I'm creating. I don't like it at all. And so I'm having to ask the Most High to help me to do that, because that's not my way, okay? So at any rate, the Master Cleanse can be used as a diet if you'd like, but there are far more benefits than that. The Master Cleanse is very powerful, and even on our average normal journey, eating all those meats and processed foods and even processed dairy products, boxed foods and stuff that they send us and stuff like that, those aren't good either. That's why when I come off of this, why I'm doing such a long one is because when I come off of this, I'm praying to completely eliminate packaged foods and all that kind of stuff from my diet, okay? So for me, that's what I'm trying to get back to where I was in 2011 or back in 2009, where I was just eating the way I was supposed to be eating. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. For clarity, I will leave links in the description below so that you can understand what the Master Cleanse really is. People they jump on it to lose weight. I heard that Beyonce even did it before, but that's not how I discovered it. It is a cleanse, and it's powerful, and it will really help you if you have sickness or whatever, or you're having colds and sinus and all this stuff all the time. You can eliminate that doing a Master Cleanse. The other thing that I wanted to share is that when I drink the Master Cleanse lemonade, what happens is I don't like the peppermint tea. It's gross to me. The salt water flush is really hard too, and I have to get some salt water in here because the sea salt in here so that I can do my salt water flushes. But I don't like the peppermint tea. It's really gross, and I wasn't doing that. And the salt water flushes are hard, so I didn't do it for a long time, okay? And then suddenly when I was ready to do it, I really needed to do it because I think I went 8 days on the Master Cleanse and my bowels didn't move. And that's what happens. The toxins are being gathered together in your intestine, but you need something to move it. And so that's where the Smooth Move tea comes in, drinking that at night and doing the salt water flush in the morning. It's just like, when you flush the toilet, it's just flushing your system out because that stuff is sitting there. And those are toxins, and I really did it wrong the very first time that I did it. So that's why you need to make sure your system is being flushed with that tea. I actually prefer the salt water flushes. I don't know why I don't like them, but it just does a better job. Like with Smooth Move, you drink it and then you have to wait. And sometimes it may not come out that night. It may help you to eliminate the next morning. But with the salt water flush, it's fast. It's like you drink it and you're sitting there and then you run to the bathroom and you go use it within, for me, it's less than 30 minutes. I'm just sitting there. So it's not something that you can do and then go to work or something. You be in trouble because you really have to go to the bathroom. It's a flush. It just runs through you. And it's supposed to be pure sea salt. But I'll show you guys my salt in my next update because I think I'm going to go get my salt today. So I just wanted to share that if you don't have the tea or something, you're going to be in trouble, because I did that before. And you're defeating the purpose of your cleanse, because the lemon and the cayenne is like they're getting toxins out and they're helping to, you know, push all that stuff into your intestine. It's just awesome. But I'm excited because I'm feeling like I have more self-control and everything today. I'm feeling more energy today. So that's really good. I have a lot more energy than I did yesterday because I didn't have my syrup. And it's just something. It's totally different if you just have lemon and cayenne pepper in some water. It's helpful to your body, but it's not going to do what, you know, it's not going to allow you to be able to function properly without the syrup. The syrup has the nutrients that'll give you the energy to get through an entire day. Yeah, so I'm so excited about my weigh-in. It's at the end of this video. Make sure you check that out. Yeah, so you all be blessed, and whatever path you're on, remember, everything is by faith. Through faith and focus, you can do anything. Thank you guys for joining me on the Slimbyfaith channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Wednesday weigh-in. Ta-da!